I tried to become the world record speedrunner in Nintendogs. That's right, you can speedrun that dog petting, frisbee throwing, bubble blowing game from your childhood. Now you might be wondering, how do you beat Nintendogs? Well, the game has 3 competitions: the disc competition, the agility trial, and the obedience trial. Now in order to speedrun Nintendogs, you need to get gold medals in all 3 contests, which means you have to get first place in every competition. If I didn't place first every time, that run was over. My Nintendogs journey started off honestly as a meme, but it quickly became an intense fight to the top of the leaderboards with secret challenges along the way. This is how I started my Nintendogs speedrunning journey. So one day on my Twitch stream, we were trying to come up with some meme games to speedrun. Wii Sports was way too competitive, Wii Fit would require me to lose weight and actually exercise, but Nintendogs was the perfect balance between memey and easy. Okay, so actually it was not that easy, but we'll get to that later. So I got my legally obtained Nintendo DS that is definitely not an emulator, don't sue me Nintendo, booted up Nintendogs, and started speedrunning. So the first step of the Nintendogs speedrun is to buy our dog and complete the tutorial. Now there are lots of dogs to choose from, but I decided to go with the Labrador Retriever because the world record holder at the time used a Labrador in all of his runs. I tested out some other breeds off stream like the Chihuahua and the Dalmatian, but none performed as consistently well as the old, reliable Labrador. After we buy our dog, we have to pet the dog for a little bit so that they're not scared around us. There's not much we can do here besides waiting for the tutorial to continue, so I just took a minute to mess around and have fun with the dog. Oh, she's fucking scared shitless. Okay. You know what that means? It means she'll behave. She knows to respect order. No shit, you're always yelling at her? Okay, shut up. I like you. Ooh, maybe if I say like nice things, she'll like me more. Ooh, good girl, good girl. Ooh, 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 ooh. Next, we have to teach our dog its name. Now, the game uses voice commands for you to call your dog's name or tell it to do a trick. And I wanted to go with very unique, distinguishable sounds so that the wacky voice recognition could understand what I was saying. So I decided to go with L as the dog's name, since it should be pretty easy to differentiate from the rest of the English alphabet. The tutorial also makes you teach the dog to sit, which is great because sit is one of the tricks used in the obedience trial. After teaching L to sit, the next step was to teach our dog all the tricks needed for that obedience trial. Now the beginner obedience trial only uses 3 commands: sit, lie down, and shake. Just like with the dog's name, I wanted to go with something easy to understand. So I went with E for sit, I for lie down, and O for shake. And since we already taught our dog sit during the tutorial, all we needed to do is teach it to lie down and shake. How hard could that possibly be? Surely the voice recognition will be top-notch in this Nintendo DS game, right? L, 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 L. O. Oh. So the microphone was super inconsistent on my legally obtained Nintendo DS and not emulated copy, which made teaching L really difficult. There were tons of runs where I had to reset because I just spent way too long trying to teach L one simple trick. But eventually I was able to get L to learn all 3 tricks, meaning we could move on to what was probably the most traumatic part of the run, for me and for Twitch chat. In order to participate in the 3 competitions, you have to do certain things first. Specifically, you need to buy a frisbee for the disc competition, and you need to visit the Nintendogs gym for the agility trial. That's right, they actually had a gym in Nintendogs this whole time. Unsurprisingly, my fat dumper avoided the gym like the plague. The gym is where you learn how the agility competitions work, and train your dog to jump over hurdles and run through tunnels without getting too scared to finish. That way your dog doesn't become a scaredy cat looking for their participation trophy as part of the liberal agenda. In order to visit the gym, we had to leave our Nintendogs house and finally touch some grass by taking L for a walk outside. First, we needed to draw out our entire route. We needed to walk all the way to the gym and back without running out of stamina. The yellow bar over here is your dog's stamina. You gain stamina as you play the game and take your dog out for more and more walks, but since we're speedrunning, we don't really have any stamina to work with. It doesn't help either that the legally obtained Nintendo DS touchscreen is super inaccurate. Now the map in Nintendogs is pretty big, but we only care about the bottom right quadrant where the gym spawns. There are 4 possible maps that Nintendogs randomly generates for the bottom right quadrant, all of which contain the big gym building. Of the 4 maps, this map is very easy to get to the gym, these 2 maps require really precise drawing to get to the gym, and this map is physically impossible to get to the gym and back home as a speedrunner. So we have a 75% chance of getting a playable map, and a 25% chance of resetting because we can't go to the gym, and because that's how math works. Drawing our route was pretty difficult at first, but I managed to practice the runs by creating 4 different saves, 1 for each map, and drawing routes over and over until I was basically a pro at drawing yellow lines in a children's doggy game. But drawing was the easy part. The hard part was the humiliation, because little did I know how abusive I would look while walking my dog. Good job, Elle. Yup. Me on a hype. Me on a hype. Me on a hype. Me on a hype. No, 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 Elle, no. Me on a hype. Yup. Me on a hype. Stop. Elle, no. I didn't realize that it would look like I was constantly screaming and yanking Elle by the collar. It looked so bad that the chat was calling me GappyV, like the football player Michael Vick, who, may have been involved with, Once we made it back from our walk, it was time for the first of the 3 competitions. This is what the run had been leading up to. I needed to get first place in all 3 competitions back to back to back to complete the run. If I scored below first place, I would get a bronze or silver medal, but I wouldn't be allowed to compete at the same competition level again, which means I'd have to restart the entire run. So there was no room for error. You either get first place or you have to reset. In the disc competition, I had 1 minute to score 12 points. The further I threw the frisbee, the more points I got. But throwing the frisbee farther also makes it harder for Elle to catch the frisbee. Everything was on the line at this point, and there were no checkpoints or save data to help us. If we lose, we start back from the beginning. Now, I had practiced tons of times with other dogs, but failed so many times. Go, 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 go! Doggy! Doggy, you... Are you this fucking stupid? This was honestly one of the most intense minutes ever on my Twitch stream. And the best way to demonstrate that is to show you all the full minute. So would Elle take us to the top? Would we finally stop choking at the disc competition? Or would this entire run be for nothing? It was finally time to find out. Get ready. Nice! 2 more, 2 more, 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. Good job, Elle. Okay, 2 more. Fuck! Dumbass! Fucking frisbee! It's okay, we have time, we have time. Whoa! 11? Okay. We have to make 1 catch, literally any catch. Thank you! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. We did it. We did it. My hand was shaking, we almost choked with that missed throw, but we did it. We got our first gold medal. However, there were still 2 more medals to go before we could finally declare this run a victory. But now, I was feeling confident. The agility trial was a lot more straightforward. All we had to do was go through the hurdles and tunnels as fast as possible. We had to beat a time of 27 seconds and we were only allowed to mess up 1 obstacle. So as soon as we missed the 2nd obstacle, we were disqualified from the gold medal, meaning we'd have to restart the entire run. Now, up to this point, most of my time had been spent failing at that dumb disc competition, so I didn't really have any practice on the agility trial. After having such a clutch win with L earlier, I was seriously worried that we would throw the run since I hadn't really practiced dealing with the hurdles. It was only a few moments before the timer started. Would we beat that 27-second mark? Would L continue his clutch streak like we just had with the disc competition? Or would I have to throw this run away and start fresh again? Nice! Don't fuck it up. Come on, come on. Good job! Fuck! Dumbass! Fuck! I think that's over. I think it's it. That's it. Let's just reset. Maybe we can still be okay. Maybe we're still okay. This was a nightmare. At this point, I honestly wasn't sure why I didn't just restart the entire run. With a fail like that, we were probably better off restarting on a fresh save. But I didn't want L's clutch on the disc competition to go to waste. Surely the second attempt would go better, right? They just said we have a new okay, this looks very easy. Nice! Good shit! Good shit! Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up! Oh my god. Oh my god! She's on fire! Someone stop her! Perfect run! I literally could not have asked for better luck. L was absolutely on fire. I had felt like we were finally creating a bond with her. L was going to take us all the way to the top of those speedrun.com leaderboards. But there was still one more gold medal we needed to get in order to complete this run. The final competition, the final gold medal, the last thing standing between us and that world record on the leaderboards, the obedience trial. There are 4 different sets of commands you have to do, then a freestyle competition where you spam as many commands as possible. They either give us a combo, such as sit into lie down into shake, or a timer, like hold sit for 3 seconds. The combos are pretty straightforward, we just have to say the commands out loud and hope L listens, but the timers are almost entirely luck-based, which makes the obedience trial really easy to throw a run on. At this point, I had never even made it to the obedience trial before, so this would be my first attempt at the competition ever. All I could do now was pray that L would listen to me and not throw this run. E, I, O, E, O. There we go. We got it. Still got it. E. All right, now here comes the freestyle, I think. E. I. E. 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 Nice! God, yes! Okay, one more. E. This dog's gonna survive. This dog's making it through. E. I. E. 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 I. O. E. O. We'll see if it scores high enough. 8.78 is what we need to beat. Well, that's the score for the freestyle. We'll see what the others are. I think this should be enough. Come on. God, yes! Mods, we have the winners! There we fucking go! First! We finally did it. A PB live on Twitch, on the books, documented for everyone to see. Now we had to check where we were on the leaderboards. So here are the records for the Nintendogs speedrunning community, okay? All 3 of them. 12 minute 38, we got 1407. We got 1407, which is pretty good for our first ever PB. So despite all that work, we didn't beat the world record. But surely this meant we had potential, right? If we could at least get a run, any run, especially with the luck we had on that agility trial, we can work our way up and eventually beat that elusive record of 11 minutes and 12 seconds. And so I finished my Twitch stream, went to bed, and got ready for tomorrow's stream where we'd get that world record spot. When I woke up the next day and started streaming, I noticed that something on the Nintendogs leaderboards was off. There was something new, and it terrified me. There's a new speedrunner? And it's my mod? And it's Cinco? My own Twitch mod Cinco had not only beaten my record overnight, but managed to get the entire world record for the emulator category in Nintendogs. It was one of the weirdest, yet honestly kind of impressive stream snipes I had ever seen. But now this was getting personal. I was not going to lose to a Twitch chatter who spams Gappy has poopy pants Omega Dance half the time. It was at this moment that I was committed to becoming the #1 Nintendogs speedrunner. I had planned to play some other games on stream that day, but everything had to be pushed to the side. It was Nintendogs time. I decided to pick up 2 new strategies from Cinco's run. First, he used the Japanese version of the game, which had less text to display when those announcers are talking during the contests, explaining how everything works. Because of this, you could easily save time just by playing on the Japanese version of the game. The second thing I did was change my routing. Remember how we had a 25% chance of resetting during our walk, since one of the 4 maps was a guaranteed reset since you couldn't reach the gym in time? Well, if I wanted to do more runs faster and get more repetitions in, what if I swapped the order and did the walk before I taught my dog all the tricks for the obedience trial? That way, if I got the unplayable map for my walk, I could reset the game faster and do more runs in a shorter period of time. With these 2 new strategies, I was ready to beat Cinco's record on stream. This was also when Twitch featured me on their front page for Asian American Pacific Islander Month. So suddenly there were thousands of new people watching me try to beat the Nintendogs world record on the front page of Twitch. The pressure was on, I was feeling a little bit nervous, but I told chat that we were 100% gonna beat the record right here, right now. This dog is throwing the fucking run. You've got to be kidding me. This was a fucking insane beginning. This was an insane beginning. Why did I get the dumbest fucking dogs in the world? I actually get the stupidest fucking dogs.
L.
Does that count? I don't know if that counts. We're just gonna keep going with the run and we're gonna find out the end if that counts. Okay, here we go. What you looking at the Nintendo DS? Yep. Nice. 27:38 is what we're trying to beat. Nice. Good job. Good doggy. Okay, it's fine. One mistake is nothing. Don't make another mistake. 2 more. 1 more. Yes! We're good. Oh. E. This is the run. Okay. We just have to see if the disc one counts. Because we got exactly 12. God, yes! Let's fucking go! We beat our PB, but it wasn't the world record that Cinco had. we were still quite a bit away from actually taking that first place spot. And honestly, at this point, I was tired of Nintendogs. I was sick of resetting doggy after doggy after doggy, sick of yelling L, 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 A, E, 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 E into my microphone for hours on end. So, I decided I would take things to the extreme. I decided to start running the game off stream. But to be honest, I didn't expect much out of my offline runs anyways, so I didn't take it too seriously. I was gonna try it for a day or two and probably give up afterwards. Because to be honest, I didn't think I could do it. I'm not a pro speedrunner, I'm no small ant or worster. I just play a variety of random games on stream for fun, and only tried speedrunning Nintendogs because I thought it would be a good meme. I've actually never gotten super duper good at a single game. I'm a silver scrub in CSGO, I can barely make it out of green ranks in Tekken button mashing as Dragunov, and it wasn't like I was making crazy progress in Nintendogs either. I told my chat I was gonna get the world record, but I didn't actually feel like I had the skill or the motivation needed to get something that prestigious, even something like a world record in a random children's game. I had no way of believing in myself or my abilities. But then, I started the runs. Thank God, holy shit. This run. E, E, E. Please, holy shit! Holy shit, this run! What was it, 8.9? As long as you get above a 9. Come on. Holy shit! This run! I could have gone a bit faster. I didn't want to throw it. Holy shit! I never thought this run could be sub 11. This definitely proves it can be sub 11, please. Yes! Fuck! Let's go! Fuck you, Cinco! Oh my God! Holy shit! This was it. The world record. My first world record. The craziest part was my run was actually faster than both Cinco's run on the emulator category and the previous world record on the DS category. What this means is that at the time of this video, I'm the undisputed #1 world record speedrunner at Nintendogs. And even though there aren't many Nintendog speedrunners out there, being #1 at anything, let alone a childhood game so nostalgic and cherished as Nintendogs, is something to be proud about. I wish I had my webcam on, but I genuinely didn't expect anything good to come out of these runs. So I've learned one lesson for speedrunning. Even if you're not streaming, make sure you have your camera and mic on in case you get the W. And that way you can cherish that memory forever. I also learned another valuable lesson from this journey. To always believe in yourself as a gamer. It sounds super cliche and stupid to call yourself a gamer like some sort of marketer, but it's true. Even if you're not a pro gamer or some hardcore player with thousands of hours into the game, if you have the motivation and are willing to learn, you can become good at a game, even if it's something like Nintendogs. I also want to thank you for making it this far into the video. This is my first ever video like this, as most of my YouTube channel is stream highlights and story times for my Twitch stream. So if you want me to make more videos like this, then drop a like and a sub on the channel. I know everybody asks you to do that, but it'll actually help me out a ton since it lets me know that I should focus on making more videos like this. If you made it this far, comment pupper below just so everyone knows that you're in the secret club of GigaChat Nintendogs enjoyers. Also, check out my Twitch stream where we play a variety of games almost every weeknight, memeing and vibing along the way. Thanks again for watching, I'll see you all in the next wacky, zany, totally crazy, totally tubular video.